There's a pressure. Yes, she's pushing back on me, right. But when I go, the first thing you should do is not go right away and then yield. Not go right away and then yield, then go. Okay, so it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky because, so usually what happens with followers is at first they're too light and that, you know, they go too quickly. You rush off. Well, dancing is a great way to connect with other people. You find people that you can be friends with. Once you learn to dance, you can go to a dance and all your friends will be there. You don't have to have a partner. You just can go and if you feel like it and you're bored one night, just get up and go out dancing. And it's good exercise, and it's good for your brain. And it's just a whole lot of fun. And all the music, you can go to see live music. You can go to DJ'd music and just have fun with your friends. It's great. It's a great hobby. Present. I'm very present. He can really feel where I am, and that's very nice. Because when he doesn't feel where I am, how can he lead me? You know, how can he tell me the cool things that he wants me to do? So. How long have I been dancing? I've been dancing for about 35 years. I didn't start dancing until I was in my 30s because I thought you had to have a partner, and so I didn't think that I could go out swing dancing or salsa dancing. But then I found out that there were plenty of people who also didn't have partners, and you could just go and there would be people there to dance with. So about 35 years ago, I had a friend who went country western dancing, and she said, "Come with me," and I did, and it was great fun. I was kind of bad at it at first, but I kept at it, and then I started doing all the other dances as well. But I kind of landed on Argentine tango. That's my specialty. So I do a lot of teaching of Argentine tango, plus I lead tours to Buenos Aires, which is also a lot of fun, going down to Buenos Aires and dancing down there with all of my students. Well, I like Argentine tango because the music is very rich. People are going to come to me as the expert in Argentine tango because of that. But I also teach swing and salsa and other dances as well. But Argentine tango is also, it's a little bit of a different dance. It's kind of like yoga is to exercise. There's a spiritual element to it. When you are in someone else's arms and you hear this beautiful music and you're that close to someone, you get into a kind of a trance-like state, and it transcends just jumping around and just exercise where you really can feel each other's heartbeat. You feel everyone else on the floor, and you just feel a very great kinship with your partner, with the music, and with everyone else on the floor. So let's see if we can move on, because I did promise some cicada stuff today. Okay. Okay, so here, guys, and I take another step over here, and then that's where that second step comes in. So when I come through here and toss that leg over there, okay. In Argentina, the tango is part of their DNA, you might say. They grew up listening to it. Their grandparents danced it. Their parents danced it. They hear it on the radio. They learned the music in grade school, so they really know Argentine tango music. We have not had that. We know a little bit more about the Beatles and the blues and swing music and maybe big band. That's part of our cultural heritage. That's our part of what we hear in the music. But they know the music very well. They also are not afraid of holding someone close, of being close. They're much more used to being close to another person, whereas here in the United States we're a little more distant from. And so my first job sometimes is to teach people to hug, just to be that close to each other, just to be that close and be in each other's arms. But in Argentina, they're perfectly fine with getting close right away. Because it can be a little scary at first, it can be a little intimidating. But like one of my students said to me the other week, she said she just feels that she's found a home here. She's found a community that she can hang out with. She found very welcoming people who not only welcome her into the community, welcome her into the dance floor, but into the parties that we have and into the relationships that we have. She just feels very welcome and happy to have found a place where she can just come and hang out and be with people, and that sometimes is not easy for Minnesotans to find. Sometimes I hear that all the time, that Minnesotans are not. They're very friendly, but they're very standoffish as well. They'll invite you anywhere but into their own homes. But here I am inviting people into my homes for dancing, and that's a really unusual thing. We have a lot of international people. We have a lot of people here from other countries and other states who have found a place to hang out here and have found a very nice group of friends. We do have a very nice community. Back 26 years ago, I started the Tango Society in Minnesota, which is a nonprofit society that promotes Argentine tango in the Twin Cities, or in Minnesota. And this Tango Society will have dances and have events and have practicas, and so we do have a community of people. We're very welcoming. We welcome people in, and people from all over the world come. And maybe they're visiting, they're here on business or something like that, and they will come and join in and dance with us. And likewise, when any people in my community, in our community, are in another city, you can find an Argentine tango community there. Just about anywhere you go, you can find an Argentine tango community. Call them up and go to the dance and feel instantly welcome and find a new group of friends to hang out with in that city.
Nobody was heard it.
Over there. So I have to kind of get that hip over there without moving my foot. So for those of you who are so inclined, you can add that boom. Boom. There, I got her. I got that leg, and I pushed it over to the other side to start those back ochos, so she doesn't have a thought of stepping again, because I pushed that leg over into back ochos. Well, I'm always interested in growing the community and in sharing what I've found with this great community with more and more people. I want more people to find the happiness and the joy and the relationships. We've had lots of weddings and marriages and relationships that have come from people meeting. A lot of friendships, long-term friendships that people have found by, and this is a great gift that I feel that I love it when I can give that to more people, because I know a lot of people are kind of at loose ends. I was once at loose ends, especially after a divorce, or after we have several widowers out there, widows, people who they've lost their people to hang out with, and they found a new place to hang out here, and it's very, very comforting, very joyous. Because it's not about how I look. It's not, as a leader, I can look as silly as I want. It's all about how she looks. Okay, so I'm going to. So this is me giving her the energy to go, and so my hips are pretty much forward with her all the time. Thanks for watching. Come check out my studio. Come to the beginning lessons Tuesday nights and Thursday nights, and visit my website, which is mndance.com, and you will find out what's going on.
Bye.